What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video, where today we're going to be taking a look at a Naganadel Quagsire deck. Now, this is a deck I think coming into the World Championships was not very popular, not expected to be very popular, and then Jonathan Croxton finished in the top 16 of one of the two DC Open flights, and then ever since then it seems like a deck that's been very, very popular. Of course, pre-rotation it was definitely popular. I think it was something people didn't really think was going to be able to hold up to the rotation, but Jonathan proved that it was still something that people should keep in mind and take a look at. And now I happen to see it all the time on PTCGO Ladder. I see it at every single League Cup I go to. So we're going to be taking a look at this deck and talking about why it has potential to be good. And yeah, this definitely is a little bit different of a list from what I've seen out there. I've been toying around with it, though, and I do like it. So let's go ahead and hop into the about section real fast, and we'll talk about, you know, the Pokemon included, of course, starting off with Quagsire here with that wash out ability. As often as you like during your turn before you attack, you may move a water energy from one of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So nice energy movement there, and Hydro Pump, very good attack as well, especially considering that Quagsire is a water type and fire type Pokemon seem to be very prevalent right now, specifically you know, Reshiram and Charizard Tag Team GX. Hydro Pump here, 60 damage. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. And of course, Naganadel here with the charging up ability is how we can keep getting energies into play as our Pokemon get knocked out. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And it's also a decent attacker here. Turning Point, 80 damage. You have exactly 3 prize cards remaining. This attack does 80 more damage. So Nag is definitely something we can attack with at certain points in certain matchups. I kind of wanted the 4th Naganadel back in here just for consistency's sake, and also so we can keep one in play on the turn that we do decide to attack with one, but I'm not sure what I would cut at this point. And then kind of one of the more interesting things I would say in my list is the 2 copies of Mew here I'm playing with the bench barrier ability. Now, it's really not here as much for the bench barrier ability, it's more here for Psi Power. And the reason we run 2 is so that we can Psi Power 2 times to knock out our opponent's Mew. I think this is a little bit more consistent of a strategy than trying to pull off custom catchers. I know people have been playing custom catchers in the deck, but it makes the deck feel so much more clunky. It makes it a little harder to find those pieces. So I really do like the 2 copies of Mew. Sure, you're taking 2 turns to do that, to knock out the Mew, but ultimately the reason you're doing that is because you're setting up for the Towering Splash GX here. If this Pokemon has at least 7 extra water energy attached to it, this attack does 100 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, so specifically good against that Malamar deck that is so pesky and so popular. So that's kind of the combo I've been messing around with. I do like it. I think I do like it a little bit more than the custom catchers. It frees up space in the deck so we can play more consistency, like the 2 copies of Copycat that we're using. There are some other supporters out there I like in this place as well. I've considered Erica's Hospitality, but overall I've found Copycat to just be a little bit more consistent, and it's specifically good against things like Green's Charizard. Sure, that's a matchup we win already most of the time, but they just build such large hands, and, you know, things like Perfection get to pretty large hands sometimes. Ability Charizard can get to very large hands sometimes, so Copycat is useful in those instances. We do have 2 copies of Keldeo-GX with that Pure Heart ability. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by your opponent's GX or Pokemon EX. So we can kind of hide behind this to set up if we need to. And it's also a decent attacker here. Sonic Edge, 110 damage and hits through all effects. And then Resolute Blade GX, this attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So it can be kind of a nuke of a GX attack if we need it against something like Mew and Mewtwo Tag Team GX. We can, you know, come in and Resolute Blade them to take a 1-hit KO and then look to, you know, get a bunch of energy on a Quagsire to take our next one. So yeah, there's the list. I've definitely been liking where it's at right now. Like I said, I'd like to find a spot for another Nag. Could maybe cut a Water Energy, maybe an Acro Bike, or even like cutting a Mysterious Treasure might be okay, but overall this has felt very consistent and solid to me. So we're gonna hop over to the PTCGO ladder and see if we can't... Ooh, look at that, we got a nice little 8 win streak going on right now. Didn't even notice that. So we'll see if we can keep the win streak going, I guess, and see if we can't get a couple of wins. Those 8 wins are not all with Nagquag. I've been playing a few different decks today, just testing out some stuff for League Cups and such. All right, Odd VR here playing Grass, Psychic, Colorless, and Lightning. Could this be Lost March? I kind of feel like it might be Lost March. Oh, I was debating. You guys saw it, heads or tails, and I went with tails. That was not correct. So we're going to see what we start here. It is the Ditto Prism Star. Not terrible. Pretty likely we'll be able to get a turn 2 attack with a Pokemon right here, with either Naganadel or Quagsire. And let's see, it is indeed Lost March, it looks like. For some reason, there's been like an insurgence of Lost March on the ladder, it feels like, the past few days. So, I don't know. Maybe people are just trying out some different stuff. We're going to see the Trumbeak's Mountain Pass. Looks at the top card of our deck, and if it's a supporter, they can put it to the Lost Zone. Luckily for us, it doesn't look like they had a supporter. Alright, Lost Blender here. Gets rid of 2 Emolgas. That's pretty good. So I think if we could top deck or find a U-Turn board and then attack with Mew this turn, try to Mew this 2 times, that's, you know, probably our best case scenario turn 1. Otherwise, we're probably just going to attach somewhere on the bench and pass. This might not be that good of a matchup for us as I'm thinking about it. So we might have to kind of hope on them whiffing something. I guess we do have... Ooh, Buzzwole Pheromosa comes out. Interesting. So are they just going to use that right away? That's probably not correct to put that in play. Sure, you get the easy prize on a Ditto. But that puts the 3 prizer in play for us. I guess Volcanion Prism Star is something we're going to want to look at on our turn. Alright, so let's just get things going right away. We'll start with a Acro Bike and just kind of go from there. Discard a Water Energy. We'll go with another Acro Bike. And we get a Pokemon Communication. That's pretty good. We'll get rid of the Viridian. That seems fine. So PCOM, we'll put this back. Is the U-Turn board in the deck? It is not. So that's not a play we're going to be able to go for, unfortunately. So, knowing that, we'll just grab the Wooper. We do have Volcanion. Yeah, we'll just grab Wooper here. Put that guy down. We will Mysterious Treasure. Away a Water. Let's go get a Poipole. Do we want to get rid of the Copycat? Or do we want to just Lillie for 6? I think Lillie for 6 is okay. We'll keep the treasure so we can get either another Poipole or Naganadel next turn. Looks like we will just get another Naganadel. So let's treasure away Keldeo. I don't think we're going to be wanting to use that in this matchup. We'll get this guy. We could go get another Wooper with the Communication. Let's get another Water Energy for sure. That's 3 down right now. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. I kind of feel like we want to go get Volcanion and attach to it. But let's see what we get off Acro Bike first. There's a Wooper. Okay, perfect. So now we definitely go get Volcanion and attach to it. I guess we guaranteed have 1 Quagsire regardless next turn. Oh yeah, of course we can try to go for that Towering Splash at some point. Definitely something to consider. We could Jet Geyser, but I don't really see a reason to do that at this moment. And yeah, we're just going to pass for now. Don't want to lock up our bench just yet. And we might be able to Copycat for a good amount next turn, depending on what supporter they play. They do get a Skiploom out of hand, and we'll see that Floral Path to the Sky, sending the Skiploom and the Hoppip to the Lost Zone, pulling a Jumpluff out of the deck. Of course, Lost March, 20 damage for each of your Pokemon, except Prism Star Pokemon in the Lost Zone. As they get rid of a couple more, looks like they're playing a semi-GX heavy version. So he's just going to go in right away with the Pheromosa and Buzzwole, which I don't know how I feel about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 140. So he probably needs to hit this. Oh yeah, he's not Jet Punching. He's going for Beast Game. So he can't knock this out in 1 hit with the Jumpluff. And we're going to get a Copycat for a lot here. So that's pretty good. We'll go with the Copycat. don't even know how many cards it is, but it is a good amount. That is a lot of Pokemon, though. So we did get double Naganadel. We got to discard a couple more Water Energies to do it, but that is actually kind of fine. So yeah, we're definitely going to be looking to Towering Splash at some point. We know it is in the deck. We need 8 energies on it, so we just got to get to 8 at some point. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put the Poipole down. We could Jet Geyser to take a knockout. Do we want to do that and just take a prize here? Well, he just sends up Emolga. Sets that up, sets that up. I feel like we're gonna... I feel like we should just hit this. Because then if he doesn't knock this out, we get 2 hits on this, and then this will die to Towering Splash. Or if we hit it twice, it could die to 2 Mews. That seems less likely. And wash out. Just the 1. So yeah, we could have Jet Geysered. I think we're going to just go with hitting this, though, for now. Could have also Viridian'd away the Wooper, but we might still want that Wooper. Alright, here comes the Mountain Pass. Let's see if they hit a supporter or not. That is the last Pokemon they need. They do hit a Cynthia, but that's the last Pokemon they need. They can now knock out Volcanion Prism Star with Lost March, but they're not moving this super easily. If only we played like Grimsley and we could go like move 2 from this thing to this thing. Oh, that would be super sick. But probably not something worth playing. But now we can always get a Mew knockout here on the Natu. They're actually just going to retreat here. Okay. Get a Grass Energy with the Viridian. I'm totally okay with this. And we can go for Jet Geyser here to force something active. This really ultimately doesn't do much for them. I guess, if anything, I guess it forces us to use Jet Geyser, but we're kind of fine with that, honestly. We'll get 3 energies in play. We're getting close to that Towering Splash GX. And let's Viridian. I think we'll get rid of the Wooper here. I kind of want to attach and Jet Geyser this turn, so that's why we did that. So we'll Jet Geyser. Hitting anything on their bench is better than knocking out this Emolga. So they should just send up the Natu because it's dying regardless. Yeah. And we will just attach to one of these Nags. And we'll go with the Sonoblast. Takes a knockout. And depending on what they put down next turn, if they put down something with a low amount of HP, we could just go for the Towering Splash next turn. Because we did get the U-Turn Board off the prizes. So that keeps 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly the amount of energy in play we would need. I guess we could have attached regardless, but we can go for that here if we want to. And actually, I think I'm fine with that because we can go for that and then go look to use Mew to put all our damage counters here. Oh no, we would put not enough. Yeah, we need another Towering Splash, or another Sonoblast. But it looks like we're losing Volcanion Prism here. We could have maybe retreated and just gone with a Rain Splash on the Wooper. I actually think that would have been much better. I don't know. Maybe not much better, but probably would have been okay to do that. Maybe that's not better because we lose the Wooper and we did discard one that turn. I guess we could Towering Splash and then look to Mew this twice for our last few prizes. Is that a good game plan? No, because we put 3. Oh, wait, this is weak to grass. Okay, so we cannot do that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to send this up. And we're going to look to do Mew twice. Yeah, we're going to go for it, guys. This might be getting a little cheeky, but that's what we're going for. We also could just knock out the Jumpluff here. But I think this is how we need to go about things. Oh, if he just plays his own Mew down, that definitely gets a little sketchy. Alright, so we need to consider that if he just goes for his own Mew. I guess we could put 2 here, 1 here, so then we can Towering Splash knock this out. Or Ram, knock it out even. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we're going to throw down the U-Turn board. We're going to retreat. We're going to keep the communication. We're not going to evolve Quagsire because we can always evolve it if we need to. And we keep the communication for the other Mew. Yeah, I almost put down the Wailord this turn, but that would have been terrible. We would have literally just lost. We're going to go this route. And, oh, we could get punished so hard, though, if he puts down his own Mew here. I've also thought about playing like a couple of spell tags in this deck, so that if you can ever just Mew plus Psy Power, then you knock out their Mew, and it would also be useful here because we could just spell tag knock some stuff out. But they're gonna play double Custom Catcher. What are they gonna bring up here? They're gonna bring up our Quagsire. I'm okay with this. We have another one in our hands. But now it does put pressure on us to put another one down. Oh, I think we might have prized one this game. Uh-oh. And we did discard one. Alright, there is a Lillie. So let's evolve. And Lillie. Alright, there's another Wooper. We're fine. We're totally fine. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't prize one. I was kind of thinking we did, but it looks like that is not the case. Charging up. Put an energy here as well. Then we'll go Psy Power. 1 here. 150. He's at 160, yeah. So then we just do 2 here. So now we can Towering Splash for all of our prizes. We could have knocked this out, but you know what? We're getting a little cheeky with it. We're going to try to take all of our prizes in one turn with Magikarp and Wailord tag team. If he pulls off another set of Custom Catchers and knocks out our Quagsire, we will have to find our other one. And if he puts down a Mew here, we're going to be super, super punished. So who thinks we're going to get punished and who thinks we're going to be fine? Who thinks we're getting punished? I think I'm getting punished. Oh, no, does he have the Mew? We're going to get punished. We're conceding. Does he put down the Mew? No Mew? Did he prize it? Is it in his last 2 prizes? He just doesn't play it, maybe? Oh! We're going to check his deck afterwards to see if his deck is public knowledge. But here we go. Towering Splash GX is going to come in and clean up the game for us. Retreat. Charging up. Boom. We're going to wash out all these energies. Please give me the satisfaction of doing this, opponent. Please don't concede. We'll give him the well played as well. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 energies on to the Magikarp and Wailord. Towering Splash GX. Taking a knockout on everything on our opponent's side. 7 prizes in one turn, technically. And there we go. Pulls it off. We gotta look at their deck list. We gotta see if they played the Mew and just prized it. Oh, that's so unlucky for them if that's the case. It is right here. Oh, public knowledge. And they don't play Mew. Okay. So I feel a little less bad. It would have been really bad if they prized their Mew, but GG's to our opponent. Magikarp and Wailord tag team coming in and taking all of the prizes. Super hype. And we'll see if we can find another one right away, getting another game. Going up against Chair 61, playing a Fire Dragon deck, which would normally make me think of ability-based Charizard with Turtonator, but they don't play Metal Pokemon or Lightning Pokemon for Jirachi or Dedenne. Oh man, and this is one of the things that Nagquag can kind of struggle with, is having opening hands like this. We'll go ahead and throw that down. We could have kept it in case we wanted to Pokecomet back in for any reason. but that's not super likely, I don't think. So it is some sort of... So it must just be Green Zard with a Volcanion, or sorry, with a Turtonator Tech. So that's pretty interesting, definitely unique. And this matchup might just be like so good for us that it doesn't matter that our opening hand is terrible. We might just be able to get there anyway. Oh, and he starts the Turtonator. So that I love this like idea of this tech. Oh, he plays Victini Prism too. So I guess it's just Ability Zard with no abilities, meaning that it's like all these extra attackers that attack for fire energy with no... oh, it could be like Baby Blounds as well, I guess. Maybe it's Baby Blounds. Yeah, I think that's a little bit more likely that we're going to see Baby Blounds. I don't know, it could be Reshizard as well, though. We'll just see. Pass over to us. Ooh, top deck Viridian, that's not good. Get that down, get that out of the deck. Attach to Wooper. Throw it down, why not? Because if he knocks us out, we're going to get it back anyway. And Explosive Jet does need 2 energies to knock us out, so that's good. I love the shiny pink Wooper here. Hopefully I can get a playset of those guys and the Quagsire. The shiny Quagsire just looks amazing. Like, that card looks so good. Ooh, Pokegear fails it. That's a little unfortunate. Here comes the Green's Exploration, though. Maybe this will give us a little bit better of an idea of what they could have in their deck. Giant Hearth Welder... I feel like if it was Baby Blounds, we would have seen maybe an Ultra Space come out there. Oh, come on, man. You know you wanted to play that Reset Stamp. You know you wanted to. No such luck. And Explosive Jet. Oh, please tell me we don't end a 9-game win streak like this. Please, no. No. Oh, it's not over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. It's pretty over. Do we ever retreat the Wooper? I guess so, because if we top deck Quagsire, we're actually attacking next turn. So let's do that. Oh, I shouldn't have used the Hearth. Uh-oh. Because I need... Oh, no, what are you doing? Okay, we're getting rid of a Nag. Why did I do that? That's so bad. Alright, we can top deck Pokecom to get Dedenne. We can top deck Quagsire to knock out his active and hope that that's enough. Like, if he's not quite there. I don't know. I guess that's... Oh, and he got the double custom catchers. Can we just scoop this one up? Probably so. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Explosive Jet does take the KO. Discards 2 energies, though. So maybe he doesn't have Welder. I think we know he has a Welder in his hand. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a reverse Welder at some point for some reason. We top deck a Poipole. Are we going to stick around? You know what? I'm going to stick around. Charging up. And we're actually going to Spit Poison here, because it'll set up math to where we can knock it out with Turning Point next turn. If we get an energy. Because then it'll take 10 coming back, it'll be at 90, and then 80 plus 90 going back, that's a knockout. And that's why Spit Poison is better than Eye Opener. Even though we're losing this game regardless. Alright, so there's the Welder. He is discarding a lot of energies to do, you know, to knock out all this stuff every couple turns. So it is a Charizard deck. But he does have Victini, of course, to just, like, get back all these energies. We're down 2 Woopers. We're down the Ditto. So we only have 2 Woopers left for the whole rest of the game. Alright. Give me a top deck that keeps me in the game. Are we ever winning this game at this point? Because he goes knockout down to 2. We go knockout down to... Or we go knockout down to 5. Knockout to 2. Yeah, that's it. If we had gotten something right there, we maybe... I don't know. It was pretty bad. If we top deck like Lillie and Lillie into like perfect cards... Let's see, because we take a knockout, go to 5. He takes knockout, goes to 2. We take a knockout, go to 4. He takes a knockout, goes to 1. We take it... Even if we knock out the Reshizard, we still go to 1 prize. It would have had to involve Towering Splash to knock out a couple of benched Pokemon in 1 turn into knocking out... his Charizard with a Quagsire, so it's pretty unlikely that we're ever winning that game, unfortunately, and we do lose the 9-game win streak, unfortunately. But we'll see what we get here. We are going first. That is our mulligan. We will start the Mew. We'll just start the Wooper, because we want to maybe turn to attack with Quagsire. Oh, it's your boy Aaron. Aaron out here. We're going to go ahead and calm in the Mew. Go get a Naganadel with, or sorry, a Poipole with this. We did prize a Keldeo, but we have the Magikarp Wailord. We've got the double Mew. We've got the Volcanion Prism Star. So he took his Jirachi off the mulligan. That's definitely a little unlucky. You hate to see it. Go here, go here. Lillie for 6. There's the Mew once again. Can we ever Dedenne this hand? Not right now. We got double Quag. Yeah, we can't Dedenne this hand. We'll just pass. What does Aggron do? We are going to pull up the Pokemon card database, or PKMing cards, one of those. Whichever I type in first, and it was PKMing cards. Recycle energy. Alright, so what does Aggron do? I don't know how to spell Aggron. There's the Aarons. Okay, it's got 2 G's in it. Alright, so let's see. Which one could it be? There's only one legal one. Unbroken Bonds, Extra Tight Press. For a metal and 2 colorless, during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Or Giga Impact for a metal and 3 colorless, 160, and it can't attack. So I gotta imagine they're setting up the Extra Tight Press. Does the Lairon do anything relevant? How do you spell Lairon? L-A-I-R-O-N. Okay. Rigify. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks and Headbutt. Yeah, so it's for the Aggron. Very interesting. Alright, on to our turn. We are attacking this turn, which is nice. Nice. If we ever get to a super fast Towering Splash, that's good. Super Splash honestly could be good as well. It's an easy way to knock out Aggron. Not an easy way, but it is a way to knock out Aggron. Alright, so we'll go here. I guess we should Acro Bike first, but whatever. So, yeah, I guess we're just discarding it all anyway. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. We could have discarded the energy, but I definitely wanted to guarantee an attachment here. Do we put down Magikarp Wailord? Probably not. Can we Lillie for 2 and see if... I guess we're attacking this turn, so maybe we don't have to put down Dedenne ever. Okay, and we got Poipole. Okay, that's probably the best cards we could have asked for. Okay. We'll see if we don't have to discard this hand. Maybe we should just say screw it and go for it. I think we're just going to do it. I've changed my mind 8 times at least. Didn't need to charging up there yet, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so we need to just Hydro Pump. Boop. Boop. Do we ever put down second Poipole yet? I guess why not? He's probably not attacking us next turn. I don't think he actually has no way to attack us next turn. So we are kind of board locked, but maybe this lets us get a bunch of energy in play. Yeah, so we're just doing no Magikarp Wailord, and we'll see if we can't take down the mighty Aggron with just our Quagsire's holding it down. Maybe we can use the Keldeo at the end of the game. Alright, there's the guy right there. Maybe we can use the Keldeo at the end of the game to GX and take a knockout if we need to. Taking a one-hit knockout for... taking a one-hit knockout for 3 energies. Maybe if we had gotten down... Maybe we should have saved the bench spot and tried to get down Volcanion Prism. That might have been the move. But his deck might just kind of have a hard time setting up, honestly. It is resistant to Psychic, and it also has 170 HP, so Naganadel is never going to take the knockout. And we did discard a Quagsire. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling a little sketched out about this. I guess it doesn't knock out Keldeo, so we can 2-hit KO him with Keldeo. Spit Poison also doesn't trigger the extra tight press stuff. Alright. I mean, it's just going to take him... Because he needs Rare Candy Aggron plus a triple acceleration energy to even attack next turn. Right? I haven't really even been paying attention to what he's done this turn. But don't worry, guys. It's your boy Aggron. He's going to send up the Aron. Just pass to get their cycle back, I guess. Doesn't want to lose his Jirachi. I can respect it. Alright, we definitely need to keep the Wooper. Just attach here, and Cynthia. I guess we don't give him Viridian? Question mark? We don't need it this turn. We've already attached, so we can do it next turn. He's going to get the recycle back. There is a bunch of Cynthias in our hand. We saw all 4 of our Cynthias this turn because we played one and then got 2 and then took one off the prizes. Here comes the Bills Analysis. Heavy Ball's not in the format, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, I think the last print of that was like in Breakthrough or something. Oh, there's some new supporter, right, that lets you search for a bunch of Pokemon with 4 retreat. Is it a supporter? Or maybe I'm thinking of the Steelix that, like, there's like a Steelix that lets you do a bunch of damage. He gets double rare candy here. There's like a Steelix, I think... Yeah, from Unified Minds. Oh no, maybe it was just announced and it's not out yet. Yeah, I think it's like one that's coming out in our next set, maybe. Alright, there's the Aggron. Here's the boy. I think we probably, if he brings this up and attacks with the extra tight press, I think we're going to Spit Poison it. Neither of these is Ditto, right? Yeah. Yeah, Spit Poison seems good. But the Steelix that I'm talking about, I think it's like, it does 50 damage for each Pokemon you discard from your hand that has 4 retreat. But there also, I think, is like a trainer or a supporter that lets you search for multiple Pokemon with 4 retreat. But that might not be, that card might not exist yet. Oh, he went for the Giga Impact. Okay. Can we just knock this out? How many energy do we need? Oh yeah, I forgot I need to skip this song because I dislike it. So what? 60 base. Alright, so 160, or 60, and then 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. 6 energies. We cannot do that. But we can't lose our Quagsire. We can just hit him with Nag, I guess. That feels bad if he just knocks this out, but he might not be able to knock it out. We could also Volcanion Prism this turn, potentially. I don't know if he would play any stadiums. We do have the other Poipole in deck. We're going to go ahead and bench this. I know I said we could maybe Volc Prism, but I think we're going to go this route. There is the U-Turn Board. Oh, I meant to put a Viridian in play before my supporter, but I guess I did not. Perfect. Charging up. Charging up. Does he play custom catchers maybe? So he can maybe just win. Oh no, we have metal resistance. Let's go. That's what you thought, bro. You thought. Wash out from this guy to there. Yeah. We'll hit him for 60. And then we only need 3 energies on Quagsire to knock it out. I don't know, we might not win this game. Our opponent's playing kind of a weird deck, but we don't have anything that really trades well into this Pokemon. So if he just sets up, he might very well just win. Like, say he takes a turn here to just attach metal here, rare candy this into Aggron. Like, that's getting a little sketchy. Off the Cynthia here, looking for some Layrons. Oh! That's not good. So we still need 5 energies on a Quagsire. Are you serious? And he's going to rare candy this 100%. Oh my gosh, this is a tanky boy. I feel like we're having like a theme deck match right now. Like my opponent and I are both playing literal theme decks. Oh man. The thing is I have to post this video because of that sick game against Lost March. But then at the same time, if I post this video, this game makes it in. You see what I'm saying? Oh, why would you retreat to this? That seems peculiar. He definitely should have just left Jirachi active. If anything, he would retreat to Ditto. But now we just knock this out. We do need to put a lot of energies on it, but we're not in danger of getting return knocked out. Unless there's some random stage 1 that could come down on the Ditto. Aerodactyl triple acceleration energy and kills our Quagsire. Okay, so will Viridian. So he does play his own Viridian, I have just learned. Alright, charging up. Charging up. Yeah, if we just knock this out, we're like totally fine because this needs another attachment. Then we can retreat this next turn. Wash out. This. So we need to do 5, right? Just those, and we'll attach return. Let me make sure I'm not, so this is 160, 160. I'm always so nervous that I'm messing something up. Hydro Pump for the knockout. He might have thought somehow that we couldn't KO that this turn. We are out of water energy in deck, so it's good we took that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have 1 more water energy prized. Oh, it's your boy, Layron, coming at you here. Here comes the Cynthia. It's so annoying that we can't knock out Jirachi with Naganadel. Because I don't want to just give him a Quagsire, potentially, you know? If he gets a buff padding on this Aggron, that is terrifying. Oh my gosh, we need so many energies on Quagsire to knock it out. But I think that's actually okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. He's just gonna... Oh, why would he send this up? What if we just kill this? We win the game if we knock this out. So, what? Do we need... How many energy? 60 minus 120 is 160, so we need 8 energies. Done, bro. This guy's done. We're gonna treasure away the Mew to get a Mew. Oh, it's not in the deck. We'll hide that we have that card. We'll Viridian away this to get it out of the deck, and then we're going to Copycat for 6. This guy I'm very confused by my opponent's play, but I'm also just confused by their deck. So we're just all a little confused. Okay, thank goodness I counted correctly, and we do take the knockout there on Aggron. In all honesty, I'm just glad I can bring you guys high quality competitive decks and competitive matchups like this one. I mean, oh, okay, Shrine, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm just confused by why he's retreated into Aggron twice. My opponent definitely could have won this game. Here comes the buff padding. That doesn't work. Reset stamp. Oh boy, here we go. Down to 2. We're definitely going to retreat Quagsire this turn and try to not have so many energies on just one thing. And yeah, my opponent's just going to concede there. So definitely an interesting deck. But we got to see a good game in the first one there with the Lost March matchup. Let's go ahead and grab one more game. We're 40 minutes in. We can get another good game in, hopefully. We're just going to go with it. Let me know if you guys prefer longer videos. I'd usually try to be around 35, 40-ish minutes, but sometimes I like to go a little longer. Do like an hour of Nag Quag, maybe. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So, Lightning, Psychic, Fairy, Colorless. Lightning, Psychic, Fairy, Colorless. With a Fairy deck box. Well, it's not Guardian. They're calling the flip, though, so we'll see who's going first, and maybe we'll get to see a little bit about their deck. Choosing who's going first. They might be AFK. Nope. Looks like we're good. Alright, so we're starting to Ditto. Alright. This is definitely some sort of control BS. Viridian. Oh, it's Whimsicott. Never mind. It's Whimsicott. Okay. So this is a matchup that can be annoying for sure because of Fluffy Cotton. And it really just kind of comes down to, do they flip a bunch of heads or not? That's all this matchup's going to come down to. Cherish Ball here might just go grab Dedenne depending on their hand, if they just need to like ditch it all. And looks like that might be what they're eyeing up. Yeah, here's a Dedenne change. Discards a Porygon, a Whimsicott, a triple acceleration energy, a rare candy, and a Zebstrika. That hand was terrible, but like so many good cards were in that hand. They do, it looks like, get down a couple of basics still, so they might be okay, but do we see a Porygon? It looks like we do not. So they cannot get a... they cannot get a Porygon Z turn 2. So let's go ahead and just put back Naganadel. I guess if anything, we don't want to let them know we play. We don't want to let them know that we play Dedenne potentially. We'll get the Shiny Boy out. One Shiny Boy coming up. We will. He's gonna give us the well played, and he's gonna concede. Maybe that's a sign the video should be over. Because, I guess his hand just wasn't very good. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, let me know how long of videos you like. We can open up this locked super chest or whatever they're called real quick, see if we get anything nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Nag Quag. I don't think it's terrible. It's definitely... I almost feel like this Nag Quag is better in this format than Nag Quag was in the last format. I don't know if anyone agrees with me on that. I have so many packs right now. And let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. We do get a hollow... I think they're called hollow chests. So we get a hollow rare or better. Oh, we got a Cobalion GX. You know what? We'll take it. That's pretty good. I think in our last video that we opened up a couple packs, we got 2 GXs, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, like I said, about Nag Quag. It's fun to play, if nothing else. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get out of here. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe as well to see more Pokemon TCG videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here. Till next time, take care.